All right, this is Crockett 36, and I've got to mute myself. All right, let's see if we can get back to the. There I am. Okay. All right, I got to get a haircut this tomorrow. So, okay, so we are starting our new game. Got a new light over there, so it might help a little bit. Um, so let me catch you up to speed. This is round two of this, so it's not a new game. We did Hilltop Pillbox's setup adjustment. We also uh, did the Russians can leave the Baltic, and we're doing technology. Um, we have a tech, uh, originally gargantuan idea. Joel, um, a tech factory, basically, a research lab. There's one in each of the major capitals. And so you get produce a dice per turn. And the dice that was a miss is still there. So last turn, the Russians got paratroopers. The Japanese in turn two got anti radar as well as super subs. Everybody else has failed to get theirs. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for the technology. So this is the Russians. I want to put this right here. The Russians. Okay. So this is a 6 for the Russians. Two. Okay. This is for the Americans. They're going to get theirs two dice plus the new one. They did get one. They purchased one. This is the Americans. Misses. And this is the British. Wow. That's just try to incorporate technology. I dare you. Uh, just turn two. Okay. So I am feebly tempted to use the paratrooper to attack that front line and see what I could damage I could do. 21 plus 9, 30, 33, 34, but I don't have even that much. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. I would have the plane, 16, and then four more. So that wouldn't be worth it. Plus one more. So less than. But one, two, three. Um, I'm going to declare that you can use paratroopers in non-com. So uh, yeah, I mean that just makes sense to me. So we are going to attack Karelia, pretty obviously. Um, then we'll fall back. I don't want him to have Ukraine before four because JDAO said that was really important. Uh, and then we got to figure out what we're going to do with the ships in the North Atlantic. All right. I have one, two, three, and six, and nine, and six more, 15 infantry, one artillery, and one fighter. They can go to Karelia. I'd like to wipe it out and leave it with one unit, actually, and then retreat back to Novgorod. So we want to keep Novgorod, I think. Okay, so let's just take a look real quick. He's got a lot of planes over here. So with if I tried to hold Belarus, it would be one, two, three, four. Is that true? One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so one of the options would be to try to hold Belarus, and that would give me 15 plus 3, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31. All right, I think I will go with a fairly plain vanilla um, and not attack anything. So I'm going to purchase. I have 30. I own $35 worth of territories. I'm down Karelia as well as East Poland, but I have 37 from last turn. I will just simply purchase the infantry to go into Russia. I think, yeah, yeah. Let's just do the infantry purchase. 37, and that'll be a bunch of guys, obviously. This is a 9 ship right here, and then this is the infantry on top, and then two more. Yes, two more. I have a bunch. We'll convert it. Actually, we'll convert one of them into a mech. All right. Yep, pretty simple stuff. I got to play the straight man in Russia because I'm doing such interesting stuff everywhere else. I'm just going to slide this down, try to get a little bit better sight on Russia. I tried to use my phone, but it went to the portrait mode. So, and then I'm going to move into Northwest Persia. This is all non-comps, I think. Yeah, yep, that's what I'm going to do. Yes, four right here. It's really interesting. I'm going to, so four, well, he does not want to take. That's right, he does not want to take Ukraine with the Italians. No, nobody does. But so I will leave. He's got 6 tanks here. 6 tanks can reach. I'm going to leave some infantry. Actually, I'll move everything that can into Ukraine. 6 infantry from West Ukraine are going to move into Ukraine. The infantry from Rostov is going to move into Ukraine. And then the artillery from West Ukraine is going to move in there as well. The tank, however, is going to move out to Belarus. The 2 infantry from Bryansk is going to move to Belarus, 2 anti-aircraft, Belarus. Then the artillery from Bryansk is going to move to Belarus. And then I'm not even going to put the infantry in there, but this is 15 infantry moving into there. And then I will move the artillery as well as the two anti-aircraft and the fighter into Belarus. Um, and then the 6th Infantry from Russia will simply go into Bryansk. The cruiser will go to 109. The sub will go to 125. So 2 Russian subs and 125. That's going to be Russia tonight. Schulte's not going to be able to get to his turn because it's so late. I took a hike today and it was we did some bushwhacking, got a little lost. It was not a well traveled path, if you know what I mean. And it was, and I'm exhausted and my back hurts and my gluteus maximus hurts. So, all right, I think so. There's no change in number. I'm 35, and last turn I had moved into Sakha, which I still am. At the end of the big allied turn, I will make my move to a more, but not right now. This is still turn 2. So if I was going to do, and I place my units, which would be 10. No, I will do 3 infantry in Ukraine, 1, 2. This 9 ships got come off board. Uh, so I'll do, let's see, 3 infantry in Ukraine. And that would leave me with, I had 11 infantry. So that leaves me with 8. 8 infantry. Oops. The red is a 5, lose a 2. That's 8 infantry. 3 into Russia. And then the mech will go into Stalingrad. All right, pretty simple turn. Nobody gets tech. Let's do a recap. 2 subs and 125, 1 cruiser and 108, 109. There are 3, 6, 9. No, that's not 3. Sorry about that. Wait. Oh no, there was someone there. Sorry, that was true. That was the Rostov guy. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 infantry and 1 artillery in Ukraine, 1 mech in Volgograd, 1 mech and 1 infantry in northwest Persia, 6 infantry in Bryansk, 8 infantry in Russia, and 18 and 2 anti-aircraft in Sakha. And then this mess over here is 6 and 3 is 9, and 3 is 12, and 3 is 15, and 2 is 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 3, 23 infantry, 4 anti-aircraft, 2 artillery, a tank and a mech, and a fighter. Oh, 2 tanks. 2 tanks. Not just 1, 2 tanks. So that's going to be altogether 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 33 units there. Staring down across the way from a bunch of Germans. Okay, yes, that's what I'm going to do. And that is Croc 36, and then I will do the other stuff in the morning. Just I'm tired. Let me get this closer and give you a nice view. And then I'll try to give you some sort of preview. So that right there is Sakha. And then hopefully you can see it's a little more well lit. And then Russia itself. And then the North Atlantic. All right. If I was to chat about what I was going to do, let me see. Let me try to get my phone up. Make sure I'm seeing something. So probably what I'm doing. I'm considering moving to 7. I'm seriously considering it. It's unlikely, but somewhat possible. And if it's not, then sure I'm seeing something. Okay. So well, so um, he's got super subs and anti-aircraft, and do remember that he can bring these fighters from Philippines, which you probably can't see off the board, but there are 2 here. He can't bring the ones 1, 2, 3, 4. He can bring the ones from Philippines 1, 2, 3. So he's only got 2 there though. So that's a possibility. So only 2 fighters, but he could bring the bombers. But the 2 and the bombers, that's 4 more units. So he's got the 8. And I can bring everything to 7. I don't think he's got enough there to defeat me, at least not cleanly. You want to have your capital ships all left, and I don't think that's the case. So not with the aircraft carriers not attacking. So I'm seeing 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 attackers at most. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I've got 16 um, defenders, plus 4 of those are capital ships, which do count and roll dice. So I think he's a little off. I think we could all go to 7. Um, the only one that can't make it is this 23. So we may still go to 7. I'm thinking we still go to 7. And of course, whatever I build, the great thing is that whatever I build can actually um, hit 7. So if he does attack me, especially if he's bringing these 2 aircraft out of the Philippines, he's got to put carrier. He's potentially putting a carrier here. If he does that, then they can hit right back. The other possibility is that I build bombers, and that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands in a more, and that's where I'm moving with my Russians. So could be nice counterattack. And they'll have to send a lot of fleet back to 6, which again frustrates him, right? Down here in the Magnificent 7, we will block him up here, here. One. We're going to try to block him up here, I think, with a yes. 1, 2, yes. So 1, 2, 3, block him here. 1, 2, 3, block him here. And 1, 2, I want to block him here. So how do I do that? Nope, can't do it, I guess. I can let him go through a born Malaya. I may have to do that because I don't want him to get into Sumatra or Java. 3, 2. I can block him here, here, and here, I believe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Nope. I can block him here, here, here. So I guess I can only protect Java. I can block this. I can protect Sumatra. This one goes 1, 2, 3, block, block, block. Huh. For some reason I thought I had accomplished it, but I don't think I have actually. I need one more ship because of the air naval base there. All right. Well, we did what we could. And but one of these islands should be able to survive. One, two, three. Here, here. Three. Nope. No. Can't. Nope. So, anyways, I needed one more ship down here to block. That's too bad. Okay. So over here, let's take a look. So what's gonna happen down here is we're gonna put a pressure campaign down here that if he leaves any of these islands, um, we may bring destroyers here and here to try to make sure that he can't have bombardments. And if he can't have bombardments, then he's going to have to use the soldiers. These have anti-aircraft, so he doesn't really want to use aircraft against these islands. If he can't use bombardments and he can't use the aircraft, that means these transports have to be used against these guys. Um, so, anyways, I think that's what we're going to do. All right, and I would like to take out any destroyers that there are to see if we can make that happen. These guys will push into Malaya, and these guys, I'm not 100% sure. I think they're going into, they may go to Yunnan because what's happening here is he needs planes to attack 7. So then if we do this stuff, he needs planes to take out these bases, island, but he won't want to, but he needs them. And then here, if we move into Yunnan, he needs planes here. So what we want to do is create a need for the Air Force to be everywhere all at once, which I think is a movie. And the more he's going to need planes up here. So that's what we want, is we want him to need to be everywhere all at once. Okay, let's move over to preview the English turn. Over here in America, we'll obviously grab Brazil, and then let's see what I'm seeing. Okay, so we have a strong force in the North Atlantic. We have reinforcements over in North America coming. Obviously, 91 is really important. Strong Italian Navy. We don't want that to get out of control. Probably drop an aircraft carrier here and then put these aircraft on it that are already there. Those also can go to a Bryansk forward strategy. So, in other words, those can immediately fly to 1, 2, 3, 4 to Bryansk. Hold that tight with the pressure on Japan. If we can hold Bryansk, game over. Long game over. Not anything fancy, but game over. We should try to support the Northwest Persia because he has done air raids on them before. The factory in Egypt is awesome. So I think actually, I mean, aircraft, really aircraft for the British, and I think going to 91 with all the ships. Obviously, his ships can reach and his bombers can reach 91. So that would be a problem. Probably he's got 91. Yeah, it looks like he's got 91 curtailed. I could do a blocking destroyer in 104. And he could send his Italian bomber out after it. Huh. Okay. All right. Respect. Probably into building aircraft carrier for the Atlantic. All right. Well, we're not losing anywhere, and I think we have some strong positions. And uh, Chinese are probably moving into Yunnan. Um, I'm not too concerned about the Horn. I might let that go for a little bit, and probably going to try to zap Iraq for the Russians. So that's pretty standard stuff. Malaya thing is the biggest, the biggest thing on the board for the British. Plus, maybe taking over Yunnan, and then we're going to play the strategy out. We may purchase subs out of Calcutta, maybe a sub out of South Africa, um, but probably not. I mean that Italian Navy is large. We've got to respond. My Navy was able to take down two of his planes. I've never seen so. His German Air Force is greatly reduced. He had to buy two planes, so he still is not back up to where he was. I don't think it starts out with 5 and 5 or 6 and 4, 5 and 5, I think. And right now he's at 3 and 5 for the divers and the um, divers and the fighters. Still 2 bombers left. Still got 4 Russian boats on the board. Common sense Axis and allies that this sub doesn't block Lend Lease, it just convoys. Convoys. The uh, so I think I might make a change to that next time. All right, I gotta go to bed. I'm tired, kind of a little miserable. So yeah, it looks good. I think we will see how it goes. Um, really a building turn. So all right, Rocket 36. My Stalingrad shirt on. Gotta get a haircut tomorrow.